So we have a little rain here in South Florida today. You would expect that, right? It's the tropics or subtropics. And today we're gonna go and take a little look at how things are going in our aquaculture facilities here. Really, the overgrowth of the corals is astounding. So just the other day, the guys were in the 1680, our big, 2,000 gallons of salt water in the system. And they were in here trimming the corals back because, as we know, as your aquarium grows and is super healthy, the corals are always growing. And eventually you're gonna have to do something or they overtake each other. I mean, even looking at these Monty caps and the way things grow into each other, you have to really cut them back. This purple Stylophora from ORA that I've had years in this aquarium since the very beginning. You can see the new areas where they cut those back. It was overshadowing and growing into this yellow Fiji turban area back here. And you can even see the other type of Monty cap, I think it's the Halloween one, kind of growing into the acros, overtaking that acro, and also growing into the turban area. So one of these things that happens is that these corals they overgrow. It's great that it happens, but you either allow it to just keep going or you get in and trim it back like we did in the big reef, the 5,000 in Fort Lauderdale. That was a real significant undertaking, diving in the aquarium and pulling those big corals back. So we're doing that on a constant basis here. We have numerous other clients' aquariums that are overgrowing. Even the soft corals, again, they have this tendency to overgrow and take over areas. You can see these different Kenya tree corals here overgrowing. We're going to probably need to harvest those back here. On the other side of the aquarium, I know they're overgrowing there too. The softies here are overgrowing, starting up everywhere. It really started with one sprig that was over on this area here. You just got to harvest it back. It's covering up this green leather coral. So we should probably peel that back maybe coming up this week. So let's go to the back and take a look at the coral lab. Let's go into the coral lab, number 3, and see what we've got. I think we started the system up about 4 years ago, all 7 of these systems, to where it is today, where we're pretty much filling in areas, growing more corals, housing more healthy fish. You got some stripies from Australia, some yellow tangs in here, and then you got a plethora of corals. The green bird's nests that we have in numerous clients' aquariums, the big piece we took out the other week probably got broken up into several size pieces. Inside of here, you're going to find even the different acros. Let's look over in here. So you've got some acro pieces that were bigger. Again, we're gluing down on some nice flat Marco Rock pieces. That's really helps out a lot because they stay set down. They don't move into each other or roll over. You've got, again, more of the different types of Seriatopora coral here, and back in there you have different acros. And even here, you break a piece off, you grow it. It's good to get it growing in a space. Just look at how great those Biota Blue Tangs are doing now after about 3 months here in the facility. This is as good a quarantine facility as you can get. Once they're inside of here and they're growing and acclimated to a reef environment, and they really are looking fantastic when they all come out in school. The food went into the aquarium. I kind of pushed that on with the feeder, and they're just all over here eating. So just look at those blue hippos. They're really fabulous. So accustomed to a reef aquarium. I mean, ready to go into a client's aquarium at a moment's notice. Pretty easy to do. The Monty caps again are growing. There's some grafted cap in here. There's some regular season's greetings, red Monties, sunburst types. There's all kinds of them. And then here in this system, you can see the stylos that were cut out of the 1680 the other day. I believe this is the Hawkins and Canada that came from the 1680 up front. You've got some frog skin, you've got some green slimer over there, acros. It's really growing super well. And again, you can tell by the purple tips on these acros how well they're doing in the system. And then going into here, zoanthids that are growing. And I know the guys have been gluing those on rocks too. That way they stay sessile. And you can see the white marker rock, that'll eventually get coralline on it. And those will grow super well. The green chromis are in, the softies are growing super well. Look at these purple stylos right there from already. These have been here for months and months, maybe a year. This was a piece of that green Monty from Jake Adams right there. That's that special one that he had. Even this one here, you got pumping xenia, you have different types of Nephthia and different types of softies in here. I mean, it's overgrowing. We're gonna have to harvest this back or use this on the next soft coral reef that we build. Even these bicolor anthias that are wild collected responsibly, these are doing super great. You gotta feed them about 5 or 6 times a day is what we do. Make sure they stay satiated, and we also have the auto feeder, this Eheim right here. Even the Banggais are aquacultured. You see all the little Banggais right here? That food's gonna go in, and these fish are gonna be looking super great. They're eating pelletized food. And just even look at the small Banggai Cardinals. You get them in here for a few months in a natural, healthy, balanced system, and they're ready to go into a client's new home, and maybe they'll end up in a 1,000-gallon reef aquarium that we're building right now. But it's always nice to have plenty of them in stock and ready to go. Great day looking at the corals. Remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you the next time we're harvesting coral out of one of our overgrowing aquariums. It's a great thing.